this is my hamburger hat, which I will pull out quite frequently to share with my students. Hello, Kelly. It's good to see you. Yes, this is my hamburger hat. My husband actually got it for me. And hard to hear you. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put on my headset. Thank you, Kelly. All right. Let's see. This goes this way. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much, Kelly, for telling me that. Good. I'm glad I went on 1 minute early. Awesome. Okay. So thank you. So we have two who are listening. It's 10:13, so we're a little bit early. This is my hamburger hat. And today for this live, I just wanted to talk about, hello, Evelyn. Oh, good. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the live. This is my a new tapestry for the fall, and I love it. I love the dog and the flowers, and I found this at Lowe's. Okay, so I felt like it was the perfect size. I use it today for the first time for my classes, and they went really well. And this is my hamburger hat, which my husband actually got me way back at the beginning of my uh, the beginning of my career with VIPKID, and it works out well. The kids love it. I like the AR stickers, but there's nothing like real interaction with the teacher. And so I have a few different hats, and this type of thing will work for any student, any class, at any time. And it's really good to have rewards like that, or, rewards, just ways to interact with our students. And so today for this live, I kind of, in between whatever you guys want to talk about, I wanted to talk about a few props that we can use to make the classes fun. And we don't necessarily have to be, yes, ways to make them loosen up and smile. That's right. We don't have to be wild and crazy. Like when I first came on to VIPKID, I saw a lot of videos that were people that were very animated and just like, one girl did a lot of YouTube videos about being an edutainer. And she said, you learn how to play an instrument and you want to entertain for the whole 25 minutes. Some of these kids are very reserved, and they may not need that much, craziness kind of thing. They are coming on to learn English. I have found that when I use the AR stickers a lot, it's kind of a distraction. I don't know if you guys have found that. Like even today, I had a little boy named Leo, and I said, well, how did you get your name? This boy is like level 3, but can speak very well. And he said his mother found the name on the internet, and I told him that the Leo, the lion, is a really good, usually a lot of lions are named Leo, is what I told him. And so I said, Leo can mean that you are very brave and courageous. And so we talked about that for a little bit. And then I put the lion on him, and it was just a total distraction. Like he would have never been able to do the entire lesson with the lion thing on. We just kind of went in and out with it pretty quickly. So I think that, anything that we use, we need to make sure that we're not a complete distraction with our, whatever we pull out. But I think something like this can work for any age. At any moment, you could break the ice and just say, do you like hamburgers? And most of the kids that I've met, they do like hamburgers. So it does open it up. So Evelyn says, yes, I use AR stickers momentarily with vocabulary words. Yes. And I like some of the new ones. Like I noticed they had the umbrella with the rain, and they have some of the weather ones like snow and everything. And Evelyn, I saw your video that showed some of the stickers that you can use for the weather unit. That's really cool. And so I wanted to show you my new shirt. I'm a little disappointed because you can't really see the words really. Okay, if I go like that, you can see it. And then the Cindy is kind of too far. I kind of thought I would go ahead and buy some shirts. I kind of wish I had had them put this in the middle and then make it darker. But I guess you live and learn. So Teacher Cindy, 5 apples. I thought that might give a good hint, but if you can't see it, it's not going to give them much of a hint. I don't really like the placement. I it looks good. You think it looks good? Any clue when the weekly payday is? Well, from what I read, Danny, the weekly payday, I thought it said that it will calculate Friday and then you get paid the next Friday. So I think that's what I was planning on, is getting paid every Friday from the previous week. That's, I kind of read through the information. I could be wrong, but I think that was what it said, is that like our pay for last week will be calculated from Friday, then we will get paid the following Friday for the previous week. That's what I'm hoping for. I got my pay. That was the other thing. Payday. My August payday was really awesome. It was my last August was I made the most money I've ever made in my life in a month. Now it goes fast, that's the problem, is we can make a ton of money, but everything costs way more than it ever has in my entire life. So the money flies right out of the bank account as soon as it gets in there. But at least I have this job. Like, I have kids that I'm paying for different things that they need. We were able to buy school supplies, shoes, different things like that, paying off some bills. So Evelyn, I bought 2 iron-on decals from one of the Etsy. I figured I want to support other VIPKID teachers, so I ordered 2 of the decals and put them on my own shirts. And one of them, the writing is coming off a little bit. I did this. I have it right here. This is a black one. I love this shirt. I got this shirt pretty inexpensively, and then I ironed it on. This is what I wore this summer, and I love it. But I put it kind of onto the side too. So I do love this shirt and I wear it, but I figured maybe I didn't do it right. I have an orange one where I put it right in the middle. So I think I like the darker color with the white, and put it, so that you can see it right here. Like, this is way off to the side too much. Anyway, yes, I've seen your I've seen your video, Evelyn. You do a great job. So, so I'm just reading the chat box. I can't stay, sending you love. I've got to go outside before it's 100 out. Yes, I've enjoyed your gardening videos, Danny. You do a great job, and you're inspiring me. I like the cardboard idea. I do have a garden area, but where we are, it's either like one year it'll rain so much that nothing grows. Then it's dry, nothing grows, and it's like really hard to manage. And I don't know, I'm just not a very good gardener. But I love your videos, and I love the idea of gardening. It is a lot of work. Danny, I love your black shirt too. I love it. It looks really great. I like my black one. I like my orange one. I wanted blue because I like the blue background. And I just think that this isn't dark enough, especially when I'm on camera. So, well, live and learn. I bought a $20 shirt on Etsy, and I have never worn it because the apple is in my armpit. I wanted apples because I have some regulars and they just don't get it that we want apples. We need apples. I need to up my apple score. I have regulars, but some of them don't give me the apples. And obviously if they're rebooking and the kids love me, then I did have a student this morning. I was so thrilled. I had a student at 6 a.m. And on Saturdays, I don't start till 6 a.m. I'm Eastern, so I guess I'm spoiled because most people from other parts of the country have to get up earlier than me, but I sleep in till 6 a.m. on Saturday. And I got up and I was like, I'm so tired. And then I turned on the camera. It's Fifi. She was so adorable. And I didn't want to say goodbye. Do you ever have classes like that? You're like, well, I honestly don't want to say goodbye. And I want you to rebook me because I love you. And so this student, I was saying goodbye, and she said, you look, teacher, you look so young. I was like, thank you. I was afraid of what she was going to say, but I was like, I love you. So let's just, I can do the rest of my classes today. I've got it. She gave me just the energy I needed to continue on for the rest of my classes. I have, I have I had 8 classes booked. Usually I do 8 on Saturday. One canceled beforehand and did not refill, and that was my 6:30 class. And then I did have a cancellation in between my 7. So that was pretty cool. I went to my next class and I was like, what? I have 32 minutes till the next class? And then I realized that my, you know, my little girl, I did want to meet her, but I did get a 30-minute paid break today, so that was good. So sometimes that happens, sometimes we get paid breaks, and that's really cool. So, Nancy! Hello, Nancy! Oh my goodness! Nancy! Thank you for coming. Do you have any questions for me, Nancy? So Nancy has been a blessing to me. Obviously, when I first started, I watched a lot of her videos. I don't think I've watched all of them. Can you do my workout for me? Well, Nancy, I had a student tell me this morning, this is the first time I'm almost to 2,000 classes. And I had a student tell me this morning, she said, teacher, when I was saying goodbye, she said, teacher. And I said, yes. She said, you look so young. So I was like, I love you. So actually at my regular school, I do teach school at a small Christian school. And a kid just this week asked me if I was 90. So it kind of made up for that. But yeah, because I have 13 children. So the kids were talking about their mom and getting fat because she's going to have a baby. And I said, well, I know how it goes. I've had 13 of them. And so they're like, you must be so old. So this is my family of 13 kids. And this is a few years ago. So my workout has been, running after my kids. I never had a weight problem because I was always on the go. So some people are like, I had my one kid and I haven't lost the weight. Just go ahead and have another one and run after them all and you'll be fine. But this was a recent picture that we went to the beach and it was kind of cool. One of my daughters said, let's get some tie-dye shirts. Nancy, okay. We will be waiting for an announcement. All right. So, yeah, one of my daughters said, let's get tie-dye shirts and take photos. And so it just so happened that they had a sale on tie-dye shirts at the beach. Like, how often does that happen? So we got like 2 for the price of 1 at Hampton Beach, which is near where I live. So that was really cool. So, yeah. So Kelly says my son was so active, no problem to lose the weight after him. Awesome. Well, I wanted to share with you, Nancy has been a blessing. Obviously, I've watched her videos, when I first got hired. And then recently, she's put out some information for teachers to improve their skills teaching. And she has a website, and so I was like, of course, I'm going to do it. No problem. And so she also has some videos, and she also coaches teachers that want to refer other teachers. And so that's the one thing I wanted to kind of talk about today too, was the referral process. And Nancy's here, so she would know more about this than I would. But when I first got hired, I thought once you get 3 teachers referred, you get a bonus of $100. But as I read this, it's every quarter. So if you get 3 1/4, you get a bonus. If you get 5 1/4, you get a bonus, and on like that. I don't know how in the world anybody gets 400 plus in 3 months. I'm hoping Nancy's going to help me out with that. So I have 3 this quarter. It just so happened that let's see, one I found online, 2 I found online, and one was a family actually. So I did get 3, and I'm trying to work on 5, but it has to be within the time period. So the time period ending March 31st, ending June 30th, ending September 30th, and ending December 31st. So it has to be within those time periods. Do tell, I want to get better at this. Yeah. This is where it starts. I don't hit 400, but some other teachers do. Wow. Yeah, I can't even imagine 400 people surfing. That's why I'm doing these videos though, Nancy. Thank you for coming. I there's no way I'll know 400 people, but you know. And then like the thing is, like, my family member, she'll know a lot of the same people. So you got to rely on way past your family and friends type situation. So, Evelyn, all of mine have been Facebook friends talking to another friend who is interested. Yeah. So I have tried to tell my friends that, maybe you don't want to do it, but if you meet someone that needs a job, or they, want to be home with their kids or whatever, just give them my name. I do have the first week in December, I'm going to be doing a vendor event. It's not a huge vendor event, but I'm going to be sharing about VIP Kid. So maybe I'll wear this hat. Or I was thinking, some of you have seen my cool wig. I could wear this wig. I'm trying to decide if I don't want to be too crazy, because then people think, you have to be a clown in order to be VIP Kid teacher. And I live in New Hampshire. New Hampshire people are pretty reserved. And, so if they think they have to be a clown or something like that, then they may not be interested. But if they think, I'm home, I be myself, I make people interesting. Um, so Nancy says you become the go-to as you become more and more of an expert in VIP Kid. Other friends refer their friends to me, even if they are VIP Kid teachers, because you are the expert. Wow. So Nancy says, keep up the amazing live, Cindy. So cool. Love this. We are prepping a party at the Taylor house, so I have to run. Cheering for you all. Thank you so much, Nancy, for stopping in. I am so excited. I got to speak to you almost in person. Now, I did enter the little contest they were having on Instagram. I don't know if I'll win or not, but I did add some of my friends, as they said that you get a new entry every time you tag a friend. So I tagged a few friends. I was at school, so I had to do it in between everything else. So thank you, Evelyn. Great to chat with you, Nancy. Please check out my channel sometime. Yeah, Evelyn's great. Evelyn's a great. She's got young kids too. Thank you, Nancy. See you. So excited for the giveaway. Yeah, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Have fun at your party. Have a great time at the party. Parties are so fun. Little kids are great. Actually, next week is a party for my grandson. He is turning 2. Oh my goodness, yeah. So we're going to be having a party too. I thought I tagged you, Evelyn, on Instagram, but I think you can go on and you can tag your own friends also. So I've had 1 at each company, almost 2 at GoGo Kid. So I do have 3, and the 3rd one did teach her 3rd class. I have a 4th one that is hoping to do the demo and get hired, and I'm hoping she'll get hired within this month. So I want to get another bonus, because you get a bonus for 3, you get a bonus for 5, and the next tier is 10. So maybe I could get my husband to join up. The only problem with my husband is I don't know if he knows where his diploma is. But he doesn't really want to teach VIP Kid, but I mean, he could make some extra money instead of playing a video game or, watching a TV show. You can teach a class and make some money. I almost never check Instagram. I'll look. So I don't know how the tagging, I am really not into Instagram, but I'm trying to learn more about Instagram because I know that that's what a lot of people do to get known, in the VIP Kid world. So I thank you guys for supporting me today. I don't know who SCP is. So SCP. Thank you for coming by. So this live is about VIP Kid, and we are VIP Kid teachers, and we come on and chit chat about our day, our classes, things that work for us, things that make us happy about the company. I got paid on Friday morning. That makes me very happy. So, does this job bring in the money? Yes, it does. Is it work? Yes, it is work. One thing I really appreciate about the VIP Kid is that I have met some really amazing teachers. Oh, okay. He could just get hired and teach 1 class so that your family could get a bonus. That's right. That's what I was thinking. But that would have to be within the next couple weeks, because, it would have to be in September. So we'll see if I can talk him into it. I just wanted to say that the teachers from VIP Kid are not just clowns and trying to, you know, be crazy. I mean, the teachers, they are the people who show up. That's what I was thinking when I was thinking about this live. I thought I'm going to talk about the VIP Kid teachers and what I've seen. These are the teachers who show up. These are the teachers who they have families and they have responsibilities and they are doing something to make it all work. And they are going the extra mile. I'm going to cry. I am going to cry because I am just like so thrilled with the VIP Kid people and with all of you guys. I have just been blessed to beyond, beyond what I could imagine by you guys, by your examples of, the things that VIP Kid teachers go through. I mean, I'm on a Christian VIP Kid group, and I have an iPad users group, and I'm on a weight loss group, and the stories that people tell about their own lives and how this job is just meeting their need. I mean, it just makes me tear up because we're all, we're not rich. We don't have, obviously, if we're doing this, we need the money, we need the job, and we also need to support our families. We need to be there for our families. And this job has been just a blessing. And not only that, when I go online and I see my students. I had one student who told me I look young. She was so adorable. She's Fifi. And she just made my morning. Like, she just had the most amazing personality, was so cute, and just was so, you know, ready to work. And I had all of my students today. I have another boy who he lives in one country in China, and then he moves to Hong Kong for his education. And this morning he turned the camera on his TV and he showed me Hong Kong. And he said, it's crazy, you know. I don't know how much he understands. He said he doesn't really understand what's going on. It's just crazy. So you imagine what these kids are dealing with. They don't understand what's going on, and they don't, you know, they're just such vulnerable little humans. And so you just, your heart goes out to them too, that we have a window into their world. And his lesson was all about technology. And it just blows my mind that we can talk to China and that we can be a part of their life. I mean, and I know that some of my students have other teachers, but when I get them back, I just go all out. Like, I'm so happy to see you. Like, I just want them to know when I do see them that I love them and that I am so happy to see them, and they are a part of my life. And I hope I can be a part of theirs as well. So, yes, I could go on and on about how wonderful this job is. It's just such a blessing. I'm sitting here in my house. I do need to do some cleaning today. I have some chores. And, I just want to take a few minutes to take time out to meet with my friends and meet with my VIP Kid teachers, because I have appreciated your support and I have appreciated your lives. And yes, thank you, Evelyn. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. I've gotten some people to watch my lives outside of the actual live, so that's pretty cool. But I just want everybody who watches this video, if you're a VIP Kid teacher, you are amazing, really, to do this job. I mean, many of us have gone over and above beyond our comfort zone trying to figure out computers. I mean, I didn't know that much about computers, and I figured all of this stuff out. Now I'm trying to figure out YouTube, and every time a new thing comes up, I've got to try to figure it out. Usually when I do my lives, I also like to show a reward. So this time of year in China is the Mid-Autumn Festival. So I am using this reward to just kind of share with the kids that I am, supporting their culture, and that just to kind of talk to them about the holiday coming up, the Mid-Autumn Festival. And this is the time of year that they will eat mooncakes. I have yet to find a student whose mother actually makes mooncakes, but I have been giving them a mooncake, and then I'll talk about it. I'll say, yes, I knew nothing about video editing 20 months ago. Yeah. So I am using this. I printed these out. You can also use Google Slides on your phone, and you can access some mooncake. Like, I have a mooncake find a star on here. And it just kind of opens a little bit of a conversation. And most of the students do like mooncakes. And there are different types of mooncakes. There are sweet ones and there are meat. One of my students today said that he does not like the meat ones. And this one's get a star. So this is Google Slides. If you don't know what it is, there's a Google Slides Facebook group that you can learn all about it. It's way too complicated for me to explain. So I printed this one out, and then it has different types of mooncakes, and I just share with them the pictures and ask them about it. Like, does your mother make them? Where do you buy them? Do you like them? Are you going to eat some for the Mid Autumn Festival? This one has like tea with it. So, does your mother like to drink tea with her mooncakes? And so it kind of opens conversation plus gives a visual reward. And at the end, I have this and I just say, Happy Mid Autumn Festival. And it's kind of just wishing them well for their holiday. So, and I try to do that whenever there's a holiday, just kind of, honor their holiday, talk about it a little bit. And then I'll talk about my holidays also. So, I love this. I love my dog. I had one of my students name the dog. One student named the dog Leo. One student named the dog Mike. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I know that Morgan Brown she got the puppets, and I wanted to show my cute. These are crocheted from a friend of mine. A friend of mine, I think I need to put some lightning on him, and I need to make better smiles for these. Maybe get some felt. So, yeah. So those are my Meg and Mike dolls. I watched Morgan's video about the Meg and Mike puppets. It was really cute. So, yeah. So I want to buy some moon cakes. I think they buy moon cakes at the bakery. I watched a video. It's a lot of work to make a moon cake. Yes, I watched a video as well because I thought maybe I could just make them. But you do need a mold for the design. And then you make the filling and you make a ball and then you make the outside kind of like a pie crust, it looks like, and then fry it or bake it. And the video that I watched said they kind of taste better like the day after. So, and I'm sure that, it sounds like you can almost put anything you want in it, but some have eggs in them, like an egg yolk. Saving my tokens. Oh, saving your tokens for the puppets? Well, I spent all my tokens on $5 Amazon gift cards. I don't think I've even gotten them yet, though. So for every 250 tokens, you can get a $5 Amazon gift card. So that's what I did. Somebody said that they did that. Maybe it was Danny. And I thought, that's a really good idea. So that's what I've been doing is just get the $5 gift cards and then I just put it onto my Amazon account. And then when I want to buy something, I have the money right there for a discount or whatever it is. Sometimes I do little games on my iPad group and I will give away $5 gift cards. So that works for that too. Did you watch Morgan's video, Evelyn? She wasn't totally happy with them. Yeah. So I watched her video and that's why I thought it was kind of interesting. She kind of turned them into dolls rather than puppets. But Evelyn kind of likes puppets, so maybe she will like them. Yeah. Yeah, I know Evelyn. They come in my email. So I need to check again. Usually if you buy them like at the beginning of the week, you might not get one until the end of the week or something. So maybe, or I need to check my other, sometimes things don't go through on my regular account. Maybe they're in another email box or something. So yeah. Yeah, I've gotten the gift cards before. So yeah. Did you guys see my Invisalign video? I made a video about Invisalign and I had put one video up. I kind of had a little bit of trouble trying to get my video from iMovie onto YouTube. And it took me so long. And then I realized that iMovie needed an update. So I had to update my iMovie and then I had some other stuff to do. And it just took me a while. So I put up a video, but it didn't have my special effects in it. So I took that one off and I put up a new one. And I think there were a couple views on my original one, but the new one is up. And I just talked about my Invisalign journey, and I am going to go Tuesday for a rescan. My teeth look really straight and they look really good, and so everyone might think, you're crazy, but your teeth look amazing. And I said in the video that I'm really happy with my teeth, but I don't know. My bite is still a little weird, but the thing is, you wear these trays for, I've been wearing the trays since the end of January. So it's been, almost 9 months. And so you get used to having all of this plastic in your mouth. So it might be that when you take the plastic out, you need to get used to chewing without that extra, stuff in your mouth. I don't know. But it's all, it's like one has nothing to do with the other, except the fact that if it weren't for VIPKID, I wouldn't be able to do Invisalign. If I had gone into the dentist and they said, let's do Invisalign before VIPKID, I would have said, it's not happening. I can't spend that kind of money. But with VIPKID, I can work my butt off and still, pay for the Invisalign and still have the money for the things that I still need. Of course, I can't wait till it's all paid off. But so this is my current trays. So what they do is they will scan your teeth at the very beginning and you get a tray. And oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about was my greatest discovery this week for YouTube was that I can organize my videos in playlist. So I was able to put all of my Invisalign videos in one playlist group. So if anybody goes to my Invisalign videos, they can see all of them. And it's really funny to see that I've actually done better videos. Like I've gotten better at making videos since the beginning because my first ones look really bad. But I'm glad that I did them because you can really see how the Invisalign has, you can see the whole progress. So it's kind of cool to have a video journal of the Invisalign. And so I don't know. It's good for me if nobody else cares, but it's kind of cool. But there are some people. I'm also on an Invisalign group on Facebook. So I have posted on there as well just to share with people. But honestly, my teeth are not as bad as a lot of people. Some people have had to have Invisalign for like 2 years or 3 years or whatever. But one of the really cool things about my Invisalign Facebook group was that I met a girl who, well, a lady my age. She kept posting on my posts when I first got Invisalign. And it turned out that she lives not far from me, goes to the same dentist. She's around my age. I mean, and this is a Facebook group that has people from all over the world, like Australia, UK, this is people not just USA. And so she was kept commenting, and her name is Cindy too. She kept commenting on my comments. And so then she private messaged me, and I saw that her name, and it said she lived in New Hampshire. And I said, you live in New Hampshire, where do you live? She told me, and then I was like, what dentist do you go to? And so it turns out, but we have not met in person. So I'm hoping we can meet up in person. Oh, and she's also a teacher. She doesn't teach for VIPKID, but she's a teacher. Yeah. And so she teaches. So I can't wait to meet up with her. She has been doing a lot of traveling over the summer. So I just sent her a message. I said, we need to meet up because I want to do, thank you, Evelyn. I want to do, even if I don't get her face on camera, like maybe, I don't know what her feeling is on that, but I'd like to do an interview with her to just share this really cool journey. And I really would like to go in to see the dentist at the same time sometime. Because I was like, wow, my dentist remembers my name. And then I realized that she went in one day, I went in the next day. And, he's got Cindy, two Cindy's tandem. Like, we started like the same week, not the same exact day, but like a day apart. And then we would go see the dentist like similar weeks and everything. Her process is going to take a little bit longer than mine, maybe depending on what the dentist says when I go in again. But it was just funny. My biggest thing when I went into the Facebook group was, number one, how many people my age are actually doing this? Because I feel like I'm kind of old to worry about, straightening my teeth. And it was amazing. A lot of people in that group were doing it as older adults. Number one, they probably have the money. Number two, you know, if you don't fix your teeth, you're either going to fix the ones you have or you're going to save up for a new set. And for me, my teeth are pretty good. Like, I have one tooth that was a problem that I'm going to get an implant eventually. And but the rest of my teeth, I didn't have any cavities. I don't have any other problems. So it only made sense to just take care of the teeth I have. If they're in line and they're biting correctly and they're cleaned well, then hopefully I can prevent some problems. Thank you, Kim. And so that's what I'm doing. And I just figured, I have friends that are getting like, root canals and all this other work done, and it costs way more money than what I'm doing just to straighten my teeth. So that's what I'm doing. And I got on the group to figure out how many older people were on there. And number two, to get support, because you have to keep these in your mouth for 22 hours out of 24. And so I wanted to get support just to talk to other people that were doing it and to get support for the journey and that kind of thing, and be able to go and ask questions and stuff like that. So I never expected to meet someone within my own state, not far away, with the same dentist. So that was pretty crazy. So, and thanks to VIPKID to make it possible. And yes, I love this job. And I also love all my VIPKID teachers. And I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the live. And I appreciate all of your support and your willingness to answer questions for me behind the scenes. And I have also joined Cambly on Kelly's recommendation. And Kelly, I'm also thinking about trying that TESOL just in case I want to, if I do want to go to another company, I have the TESOL. Or if VIPKID, all of a sudden they say, you need even more credentials, I would have it. So I'm thinking about doing that. Actually, I wanted to a long time ago when I paid for it, but then I had problems accessing it, and it just, too many things came up and it just kind of fell by the wayside. So I kind of paid for it, but I never did use it. So thank you. Yeah, Kelly, I was hoping that might be the case. So, but thank you so much for coming, and I appreciate you all listening and just giving me support on this channel. And I am going back and watching all of your lives and all of your videos. I'm also on Lydia's Facebook group for YouTube creators, and they are the ones who helped me out to put all of the videos in playlists. So that was really cool. So I appreciate their willingness to help us out. So I'm trying to help other YouTubers out by liking their videos, sharing good ones that I like. I do have the iPad group, which we have over 1,300 members now. And so I will share videos there as well, and share any helpful hints. I'm the administrator, so I can kind of do whatever I want there. And so it's more for support for iPad users, and some people use them all the time to teach. Sometimes people just use it for temporary situations like vacations, or they're meeting someone in the hospital, or, different things come up. They grab the iPad instead of the entire computer setup. And so thank you, Evelyn. So yeah, so I can share videos on there or good helpful hints. And I like to go through and just support other teachers, and we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens and how far this VIPKID world takes us. So I'm going to be signing off for now, and thank you. I hope you all have a great Saturday, and I hope that everything goes well for you, and happy Mid-Autumn Festival. And happy Teacher's Day. Teacher's Day is coming up next week. And I also did put out a video. Evelyn, she encouraged me, send those e-cards. We love it. We want to send them the e-cards, copy paste. So I made a little video and I did send out all the e-cards. And I did get a couple of students who said happy Teacher's Day celebration. And I got one card back so far. So that was really awesome. So send those e-cards on your phone. You can copy and paste the message and see what happens. All right. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you next time.